this time. Hello there, everybody. Welcome to another week of the Pokemon Stadium 2 Draft League. We're in week 12, and the playoff race is heating up like crazy. We've got some very important matchups today, including a matchup with first place on the line. But before we get to that today, just a reminder to everyone, 91% of people watching these videos are not subscribed. So I really implore you to subscribe, please. Subscription on YouTube is really not labeled correctly because you aren't paying anything. It's not like a magazine subscription or anything like that. A subscription on YouTube essentially just means that you want to be notified when I make another video. So if that's worrying you, don't worry about it. Yeah, so please subscribe to the channel if you like what you see here today. Really helps us out. Helps with the algorithm, all that nonsense. And please do this so I don't have to keep plugging the channel left and right. I am very uncomfortable doing that. All right, with that, again, uncomfortable message out of the way, I will be back in just a second with our first matchup of the day. Hello there, everybody. We're back with our first matchup of the day. The Quinwood Quillfish and the Magikarp Crew Crusaders. Magikarp trying to avoid having a winless season. We've never had a winless team. They've still got 3 more opportunities to avoid being the first ones to go winless. And my Quillfish trying to get out of the play-in game in the playoff race right now. So we got that going on. All right, so without further ado, what am I going to do lineup-wise here? Well, Bellawesome could have an issue with Zubat, so I don't want to start with Zubat right away. With Bellawesome right away. Girafarig doesn't really do poorly against anybody. Like, even if Ditto transforms into Girafarig, we have Crunch, so we could hit it super effective anyway. And Steelix would also resist all of its attacks if we wanted to switch in. I think we lead with Girafarig. Because even if Psyduck's the one out there first, we just use Stomp. Yeah, I think we go Girafarig here. All right, let's go. Can't wait for this decision to be wrong. We're in Ecruteak City Gym this week. Happy Easter, everybody. I didn't think about it ahead of time that how not correct the theme is to have our battles in a ghost gym on Easter Sunday. Not my finest work, but it is what it is. Let's see. The only thing you're going to really be able to do is Water Gun. I'm going to go ahead and use Agility so I can make sure I'm faster than everyone. Like, I know I'm faster than Slowking, but this will guarantee I'm faster than everyone else. Alright, it's using Psychic on my Psychic Pokemon. And it did about what I thought it would do. Of course it got the special defense drop, though. Of course it did. I don't care. I'm going to go for Crunch anyway. Maybe we'll get a drop. Of course it did. Okay, we did get the drop, though, like I thought. So both of us are working with less special defense now. We might survive another one of those. Crunch, it should be stronger this time. Nice hit. We got the drop again. Come on, survive this hit, Girafarig. Get rid of the Slowking. Girafarig survives with 6 health. It means it's dead if we let it fight Rattata, though. I think Rattata has quick attack. Slowking goes down to Girafarig. Arguably, the biggest threat is gone. You could make the case for Psyduck. But nonetheless, Girafarig getting the job done there. Okay, it's Psyduck. Stomp it. Maybe we get a flinch. Come on, flinch. Darn it, no flinch. Okay, Psyduck's going to take out Girafarig. Girafarig did its job, though, taking out the Slowking. So I'm okay with that. All right. Uh, let's see. If I put Bellossom out there, they're going to switch straight to Zubat. So I'm going to put Mischievous out there.
Ready to go. Oh, it's Mischievous.
All right, Mischievous. Thunder. If it hits on the first try, Psyduck's gone because it's already taken damage. All right, it hit Psyduck. Psyduck's gone. All right, the two biggest threats are out of here. It's down to Magikarp, Zubat, Ditto, and Rattata. Ditto could be interesting, but we are dealing with Rattata first. Thunder again, because Shadow Ball won't work on it. All right, Rattata's been paralyzed. The recording had a hiccup there, but Rattata has been paralyzed. Shadow Ball hurt, but it didn't do half our health, so we should be okay anyway. I'm kind of risking it for the biscuit here, but I'm going to go for Thunder and hope we get it to work a third time in a row. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. All right, Mischievous survives the Shadow Ball. We are going to have to switch, though. Steelix.
The trainer switching Pokémon. Oh, it's Steelix. What's this? That didn't accomplish.
All right, it did 14 damage. Sandstorm. I might actually, even if Ditto comes in, I might just leave Steelix in. Because that could set up, like, Starmie to, or Quillfish to get an easy knockout. Since we have the Sandstorm up, let's just go Mud Slap, get the guaranteed hit.
How's that? A light hit. Accuracy is down. What now? Oh, that's a miss.
All right, Super Fang missed. Sandstorm takes him back to 21 there. Mud Slap again. All right, Rattata's going to go down to Steelix.
Mud slap. Right, that's a hit. Oh, it collapsed.
All right, I would assume Ditto here, but you never know with this game.
Remaining on each side. Oh, it's Zubat.
Okay, it is Zubat. Does the game forget that we have Rock Throw?
The heated action continues.
Rock Throw at Steelix. It's going to try to confuse me.
Flash of confuse ray. It's become confused.
He better hope we hit ourselves. We did, in fact, hit ourselves. Way to go, Steelix. Oh, we still didn't hurt ourselves very much. That's actually pretty funny. All right, if we can fight through the confusion at any point, we have Rock Throw.
What's next? That did little damage.
All right, here comes our Rock Throw.
It's super effective.
All right.
Sandstorm finally quieted. Since the raging sandstorm has
Rock
died
Throw
down,
again.
the visibility has improved down on the field. There's the attack. A light tap. Aha! It's confused.
All right, not confused anymore. That's big. I'm going to chance it that we survive another Giga Drain and go Rock Throw again. It did 41 last time.
What's this? That was a glancing
This time it did 39, so the chance was worth it. If we just get rock throw to land, it'll be a knockout.
It's rock throw. Whoop, that missed.
And it missed, of course, right as I said that.
Pokemon.
All right, well, you're going to be Giga Draining, huh? I'm going to take a chance and go Blossom here to predict the Giga Drain. And then it'll probably go Wing Attack next turn, which isn't so bad because it wouldn't get health back during that process. So with it being hurt as much as it is, there's a chance Blossom might take it out anyway. And if not, then at least it won't get too much health back in the process of getting rid of Blossom.
How will this newly switched out Pokemon fare?
Ooh, Attract. There we go. Yeah, we're opposite gender, so...
What now? Bam! That worked perfectly.
All right, we actually took that hit better than I thought. I know Zubat is unevolved, but it is a super effective move, so...
It's attraction. Hey, it became attracted to the opponent.
All right, while it's attracted, use Cut.
It appears to be attracted to the
All right, Attract worked on the first turn.
What's next? That did little damage.
All right, Zubat has 9 health remaining.
They're both hanging tough.
It fought through and got the Wing Attack off this time.
There's the attack. It's super effective.
We survived it, though. We just need the land cut. It's not 100% accurate, though.
Cut it down to size. Right.
We did get it. Zubat goes down to Blossom.
Down it goes.
So we got Magikarp and Ditto left.
There's a big difference in the number of Pokemon remaining on each side. Oh, it's Ditto. A hot battle is
Let's see. Actually, if I leave Blossom in there, we will not only be able to poison it, but we could then use Sludge Bomb from Quillfish. So yeah, Poison Powder.
face each other. Oh wow! It transformed.
Please hit. 75% chance.
No, that didn't connect.
It did not hit. Of course it didn't.
Sparks are flying.
Of course it didn't.
Competitor.
All right, it's going straight to Petal Dance. Interesting.
A light hit. It managed to
It got a critical hit, but we still survived with 1 health. Please get Poison Powder to work this time.
How's that? Oh, that missed too.
0 for 2.
One
And this is... Some of you are probably asking, why am I using Poison Powder here?
Tired.
In this generation, you can poison a grass type with Poison Powder. All right, we get the Speed Tie this time. Do we get it on the 3rd try?
Oh my, missed again.
0 for 3 on the 75% accurate move.
A pedal dance.
All right, well, Blossom still did its job. Wow, back-to-back critical hits, huh?
Knockout.
That's all right. With Ditto being stuck as a grass type, we can put Quillfish in and Sludge Bomb it.
There's a distinct difference in the number of remaining Pokemon for each side. Oh, it's Quillfish.
Then, of course, if we get the Magikarp, any of mine could beat Magikarp. Sludge Bomb. Heck, we win if we get the Magikarp because we have Mischievous. Magikarp can't touch it with Flail or Tackle.
There's the shot. That had to hurt.
Oh, there we go. We got the poison from Sludge Bomb at least. It's confused. It fought through the confusion. Here comes Petal Dance.
Hit. That was good.
It's a big hit, but here comes the poison.
An already difficult
Ditto goes down to Quillfish,
No, it fainted just
meaning we just have Starmie left.
There's only one
That hasn't played, that is.
to come out. Oh, it's Magikarp. This is the last Pokemon.
The Quillfish and the Magikarp. Down to Quillfish and Magikarp. Magikarp's going to tackle the Quillfish.
What's that? That did
I mean, it did 13 damage. I mean, 15 damage. That's more than I thought it would do.
there.
Sludge Bomb.
Hit. That inflicted some damage.
It's more than half of Magikarp's health. So this will be the battle right here, as long as Quillfish can just hit it.
What's this? That was a glance.
There's another tackle.
Sludge bomb away.
There's the hit. Magikarp goes down. Quillfish wins. A 4-0 game.
Pokemon goes down. And there goes the battle.
All right, so win for the Quillfish, putting them at 9-5. Not bad. Congratulations to my team, the Quinwood Quillfish. These two teams actually have a rematch next week where the Quinwood Quillfish will be the computer and Magikarp will be controlled by me. So, quick turnaround for these two teams. All right, I'll be back in just a moment with our second matchup of the day. Hello there, everybody. We're back. Here's our second matchup of the day. My Little Ponyta and the Minnesota Suicune. This is probably the biggest match of the day, as it is the two teams going for first place. Let's see. Advantage, obviously, to the Ponyta, though, since they are in my hands, but you never know. This could be one of those weeks where the computer's like, oh, we're going to have the computer do everything. So, let's see. If I was playing against them, which I am, we're not going to lead with Abra because it could be Umbreon first. Zapdos versus Gengar is not great for us, but we do have the Golem to switch into. Actually, they're mostly special attackers, this team. In fact, they're all special attackers except for like Body Slam and Rock Smash. Let's go Snorlax to start, and we'll go from there.
This free battle is about to get underway. A hot battle involving the hopeful champs of tomorrow.
I will say one thing, whether they win or lose, I really appreciate what the Suicune have done with their roster this season. They've taken some Pokemon like Scizor that have had kind of a bad rap in this league in the past and have won games with them. Even some of those Pokemon were ones I tried to use on my own time and couldn't make work, so kudos to them for making that work this season. All right, I almost picked Defense Curl by accident. Curse. Suicune uses Mist. All right, a free Curse for us. With us getting a free one, I'm going to be greedy and go for a second one.
The heated action continues.
Because I don't think Bubble Beam's going to hurt us much.
How's that? I like that.
Yeah, like I said, Bubble Beam doesn't worry me.
It's concentrating on improving its
We're going to hit things very hard now. Headbutt. Oh my gosh, we're faster? What? Oh, it's using Roar. That's what it is.
Yes, it's a hit.
We did half of its health to it, though. So it was still worth the powering up.
Terrifying roar. It turned tail and ran. Oh, it's Polywrath.
I'll take this. Poliwrath versus Suicune. All right, it had a hiccup there. Everything's still in check.
They're both hanging tough.
Yep, still responsive. Okay. Don't know why that happens with this one game in particular, but all right. We're going to do Dynamic Punch without the Mind Reader. And if we miss, I may go straight to Mind Reader after that.
They're eyeing each other warily.
I was going to say, that's why I was debating on if I was going to
What'll it do?
Mind Reader or not, because it does have a super effective move.
Attack just
Oh, that didn't do much. Yeah, we're doing Mind Reader if we miss this time.
what now?
We get it to hit. There we go. Okay. Well, now I definitely go Mind Reader, because it'll either hit itself or...
Utterly confused.
I was going to say, Mind Reader sets us up so our next attack lands and we'll knock it out.
It's tracking the opponent's movement. One Pokemon
Dynamic Punch again.
going up, but the other one looks tired. It's still lost in confusion.
Kind of wish I would have used Double Slap since it hit itself again.
Dynamic.
My computer having issues again.
Which
I don't know why. It says the computer usage is only like 14%. So I think it's just OBS. But it's also weird because, again, it only messes up with this game.
Oh, it's Espeon.
It does. My recordings don't seem to have these same issues with even other N64 games. Although I did have some issues with Mario Tennis in one episode, but that was one episode. So I don't know why it's like this. But we did get a knockout. Dynamic Punch did land and take out the Suicune. Let's see here. Espeon's in. That's bad for Poliwrath. We're gonna switch to Blissey. Blissey and Snorlax can both kind of take on Espeon, but the idea is that Thunder may cause paralysis and slow it down, whereas Snorlax can only hit it instead of hitting it and slowing it down. That is the logic for my decision here. Alright, Blissey took it like a champ. Thunder. I'd say it's really, it's only way that Espeon would have a chance is if it confuses us. 0 for 1 on the Thunder. Alright, good start. It refuses to switch. Oh for 2 on the Thunder. All right. Looking like it's going to be one of those fights, huh? All right, come on, Blissey. It'd be nice if, you know, you could hit sometime this decade. Hey, and we got the paralysis on the first hit. What do you know? All right, that'll help other Pokemon later if Espeon returns to battle and it's not against Blissey. There we go. Back to 50%. 2 for 4 on Thunder. All right, Thunder again. All right, one more ought to do it. We're 3 for 5, so we're at 60%. It's a 70% move. For those of you wondering why I'm not using Egg Bomb, it's literally less accurate than Thunder. All right, Blissey knocks out the Espeon. Yes, Thunder is 75% accurate, and Egg Bomb is 70. Plus, Blissey has, like, almost 0 physical attack. I would love to paralyze you. And I think I may have to, because except Gengar, I don't really see anything that's good to switch in against you with. Golem and Poliwrath are dead in an instant if they come out here, for example. Let's try one Thunder, see if we get lucky enough to hit it and paralyze it. And then, if it's going to continue to do Body Slam, we could switch to Gengar, because it's a Ghost type. We survived the Body Slam, as I thought we would. I thought we'd have a little more health than that, but I knew we'd survive. No paralysis, darn. That was the only reason I was going for Thunder there. Let's see. There's actually a chance that Blissey may outspeed one of the other Pokemon. Let's see. It would really depend on Umbreon's speed. I'm not sure. Well, Umbreon has Quick Attack, I think. I think we leave Blissey in to be safe. Like, just let it go down instead of getting damage on something else and then Blissey comes in later and doesn't contribute. Alright, Bayleaf takes out Blissey. Now we can put in Gengar, which Bayleaf can only use Razor Leaf against. I think we go Hypnosis because they're bound to switch to Umbreon here. They didn't switch. Okay, interesting choice. They gonna try Safeguard?
That missed.
We miss, so they're gonna get a chance. Yep, darn it. Okay, well there goes the put it to sleep plan.
It's a fierce battle.
Yes, I am being more aware of Safeguard this time around.
How's that? Great hit.
Alright, good Nightshade. It's just gonna heal up.
It restored its HP. The heated action.
Alright, Nightshade again. At least we have more Nightshades than it has Synthesis.
There's the attack. Hit. That was good. What'll it do? Oh, that was weak. They're both hanging.
Alright. Nightshade again.
What now?
Weird that it's not switching.
Hit. That inflicted some damage.
Grant, I mean, I know they don't really have anything great for dealing with Gengar. But, like, you think Umbreon would have come in and tried to use Feint Attack or something. Bayleaf heals again. Nightshade. Actually, at this rate, we might be able to wait it out and try Hypnosis again. If it's out there long enough.
Yes, it's a hit.
Synthesis again from Bayleaf.
It restored its HP. The safeguard wore off.
Alright, Safeguard is gone.
Clever still
Let's
was
try
ready
Hypnosis
for
again.
more.
We can put it to sleep. It can't put a Safeguard up, and it can't heal.
Uh-oh.
It is asleep. He can still wake up before I get everything set up, though.
Can't move. That little nap was
Alright,
done.
Nightmare.
The action one-sided. Whoa, what a nightmare! It fell into a nightmare. It's fast asleep and can't be.
Alright, how much does Nightmare do on Bayleaf?
Nightmare torments the victim.
71, so I know in the future, put it to sleep and just Nightshade it.
How's that? That's it.
Alright, down to 102. It's still asleep, which means the Nightmare takes it under 100. It's got 31 left. If it stays in, Gengar will knock it out, and it will stay in, so Gengar will take out Bayleaf.
Right, that's a hit. Oh, it comes.
Suicune has the longest win streak in the league at 10 in a row. We might be seeing an end to that tonight. We'll see. Tonight. I'm recording tonight. It's airing today. You know what I mean.
On each side. Oh, it's Zapdos.
Alright, Zapdos is in. This is actually kind of scary to us. I'm going to try Hypnosis one time and then switch to Golem.
Whoop, that missed.
Okay, I'm going to look like an idiot because it didn't work. I'm sure Thunder will paralyze us or something.
Major damage. One
It's like I have the
Pokemon
script.
capable of going on.
Alright, put Golem in.
Looks tired. The trainer's switching Pokemon.
On the bright side, you know, we have Gengar and Golem for Entei. Poliwrath for Umbreon.
What now?
Snorlax for Umbreon.
That had no effect.
So,
What impact will this
it shouldn't really matter that Gengar's paralyzed, honestly. Rock Throw.
ready to go?
There might be a turn or two where it makes sense to do Harden, especially with them using Rock Smash,
Withstood that easily.
because it may drop our defenses at some point.
That struck home.
Alright, more than half of Zapdos' health is gone. Rock Throw again. Zapdos trying Flash. It does hit, so we're going to have less of a chance of hitting now.
It's rock throw. Oh, that's a miss.
And it worked on the first try. Golem misses.
Fierce battle.
Here comes another Rock Throw. Zapdos trying to Flash us again.
What's this? The move didn't quite work.
And it missed. Here comes Rock Throw.
Oh my! Missed
It also misses.
the white hot.
Alright, well. Let's go Poliwrath. It's not going to use Thunder while Golem's out there. This will reset Golem's accuracy, and then we'll just throw it back in there when Zapdos thinks it can use Thunder.
Pokémon appears with a cross.
Alright, doesn't matter if Flash hits Poliwrath or not. So we're just going to switch it out.
Wow, that's changed. How will this Pokémon switch affect
Golem, get back in there.
Switching
Give me a
Pokémon.
Pepsi here.
That Pokémon must not have been the right choice.
Not sponsored, just need some caffeine to get through these battles.
What now?
Alright, there's the Thunder as I predicted.
How will this newly switched out
So far, these
Pokémon
battles have
fare?
gone kind of smoothly for me today.
How's that? No, the move
Alright, Flash misses. Golem has its regular accuracy. Rock Throw can still miss. It does not, though, and Zapdos will go down.
Oh, it has no strength left.
Abra being the only member that has not played.
Number of Pokémon remaining
Honestly, the way things are going, I don't think Abra will need to play.
Oh, it's Umbreon.
Unless something drastic happens.
Pokémon of different
I am going to harden once or twice here because Umbreon's attacks are both considered...
mean look.
I mean, Feint Attack is considered special,
That Pokémon
but I'm going to do one harden anyway, so if it tries quick attack shenanigans later,
It increased its
it won't do anything. Alright, Magnitude away. Yes, we have Rock Smash. Our stab magnitude attack is going to do more damage than a super effective Rock Smash. Stab standing for same type attack bonus, where if you are a Pokemon that's the same type, for example, ground using ground, rock using rock, you get a 50% damage boost.
What'll it do? That was a glancing blow. What's that? Oh, that missed too.
Oh, come on, Golem.
The white-hot battle continues.
It only used Sand Attack on you once. You shouldn't be missing left and right already.
There's the attack. The hit glanced right off. What now? Nailed
Boy, we're
it.
getting some low rolls. Hey, critical hit. That kind of made up for it a little bit. Would have been better if it was like a magnitude 10 with a critical hit, but alright.
How's that? A light hit.
Alright, Golem does survive another Feint Attack.
What's this?
There's a magnitude 8 coming. Umbreon down in the yellow. Golem also in the yellow.
The heated action continues. What'll it do?
Actually, me using Harden earlier makes it so that in this situation it has to use Feint Attack again, which could work out. Magnitude 9.
That inflicted some damage.
Umbreon goes down. I was going to say, because it would have to just waste another Feint Attack. But Golem takes out Umbreon. Entei being the only one left.
There's only one.
We might survive Rock Smash. Entei may be forced to have to go for Fire Blast here.
It's down to the last Pokémon now. One Pokémon is still capable of going on, but the other one...
Yep, it's forced to go Fire Blast. 85% chance it could miss. 15% chance it could miss.
That's it.
Nope, it rolled the 85%.
Go.
Alright, Entei takes out Golem.
There's a distinct
Poliwrath.
Pokemon for each side. The Pokeball opens to reveal its Pokemon.
Alright, it's using Fire Blast, so I think we are afforded a turn to do Mind Reader.
Of different Pokemon types. There's the attack. That didn't accomplish much.
Okay, I was absolutely right there. That and with Hydro Pump being a special move, even if we did get burned, it wouldn't be affected.
Movement.
Alright, Hydro Pump.
Hanging tough. How's that? That didn't do much. There's the attack. Drilled a weakness.
Alright, Entei down to 101 left.
The white-hot battle continues.
I am just going to go for Hydro Pump because that second Fire Blast did more than I expected it to do.
What'll it do? Oh, that was weak. Hydro Pump. Right. That's
Alright, Entei goes down to Poliwrath. Despite my computer having issues. It really is OBS, because like OBS, for some reason, doesn't like this particular game on the N64. Because my computer usage, like, in the past, my computer was an issue where it would be like, oh, it's using up 80% of the CPU. It doesn't go above 20 in any of these recordings, so I know it's not that. And OBS, I haven't updated it yet, but an update did come out, so I have a feeling that it's going to correct some of these issues, hopefully. But anyway, congratulations to My Little Ponyta for the win. You are now in first place. There are 2 weeks to go, so it's not a guarantee that they'll stay in first place, but things are looking really good for them right now. All right, and that also means Suicune's win streak comes to an end, but still, they won 10 matchups in a row. Like, that's unheard of in this league. So a big congrats to them, too, for keeping the win streak going as long as they did. And they still have 2 more games that they can turn it around as well. All right, I will be back with our third matchup of the day in just a moment. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me for that. Welcome back to our third match of the day, the Squirtle Squad and the Pokemon Power. This is an interesting one because the Squirtle Squad need to win to stay alive in the playoff race. If they lose, it's not official because I'm not looking at the stats, like the standings right now, but I'm pretty sure if they lose, they're just done. And then it would just be a battle to the finish between Power and the Pokemon Power and Smooch 'em or lose 'em. And at least at the moment, Nightmare. Although Nightmare clinches a spot if either of those other 2 lose, I believe. We'll see at the end of the video when I look at the standings. In the meantime, as the Squirtle Squad, what in the world do I start with here? We don't have a ground type, so we're going to have issues against Ampharos. And the fire types are all going to have issue with Slowbro. I think we lead Rapidash because at least it can poison things and maybe flinch them with Stomp. Other than that, we're kind of in trouble here. I think Ampharos is going to be the really hard one to get around. Alakazam won't be easy either, but there is a chance we get a physical critical hit or something on it. But Ampharos is going to be the biggest challenge. Okay, it's starting with Slowbro. I'm going to switch to Gyarados. Because at least Gyarados does have some special defense. That's the one thing it does have in this game. Alright, that still did a little bit more than I was hoping it would do. You're going to switch probably to Ampharos. I'm going to use Dragon Rage because at least it's guaranteed. Well, I hate to say it, but I think Waterfall might still do more damage. Let's try Waterfall first. They did stay in with Slowbro, which means Twister becomes an option for flinching. Alright, that did 37. So it looks like Dragon Rage by just the slimmest of margins is the way to go. Well, then again, Twister's got a 40 power. Let's see what Twister gives us. Plus, Twister could cause flinches. Whoa, boy, 25. Alright, Dragon Rage it is. Then again, there's no chance for a critical hit with Dragon Rage. I think we just go Waterfall. Let's be honest, Gyarados is not our key to victory in this fight anyway. Really, if Gyarados can just contribute by getting Slowbro to like half health, that'd be great. Again, I know technically Dragon Rage would be doing more damage at 40 apiece, but Dragon Rage also wouldn't get crits. It would just be 40. At least this way there's a chance we might do like 60 or 70 damage. We're not probably going to get that now that I've said that, but like there is a chance for it. Alright, Slowbro takes out Gyarados. Alright, let's go Staryu. And we'll go for Thunder. If they stay in, we might be in range where we can take it out. I'm not sure. Thunder. They do stay in. Do we hit, and is it enough? We did hit. We got a critical hit, so we'll never know if a regular hit was enough or not. But the only important thing is Slowbro goes down. So Gyarados did, in fact, fulfill its role by weakening it enough the next Pokemon could take it out. Alright, we do not... Staryu does not want any part of Execute. Let's go with Ninetales again. Oh. Sinuses are getting me tonight. Alright, Ninetales and Execute. There's the first of Execute's Giga Drains. It does have Psychic. I'm going to go Toxic because I think the game... Not... What am I thinking? I was thinking of Rapidash. I feel like they're going to put in Houndoom or Tyranitar. I'm going to switch to Rapidash so we can try to poison whichever one of those comes in. If they do stay with Execute, then we just do the same thing to Execute. I was thinking about using Ninetales, and then I kind of realized the situation there. Yeah. It would have been nice to have Rapidash in first, because then I could have tried to poison this turn. Alright, it is Tyranitar first. That's actually the preferred of the two that I would like to poison. Especially since we don't have Gyarados. The poison would be nice. Come on, Rapidash. We did get the poison on the first try. It does go into Sandstorm, which that's going to be annoying. Because we do have Staryu to attack Tyranitar with. But, yeah. They're both females, so no attract. Fire Spin. Forget if it's 70 or 75, but it's a low accuracy. We got it, though, so it's poisoned and fire spinned. Alright, we saw the poison, there's the sandstorm, and there's the fire spin. Both of these are going to get worn down here. I am... I don't know. If Fire Spin hadn't hit, I would probably retreat. I think we're okay. I think we're going to go with this Stomp. Maybe we can keep it from Mud Slapping us more if we get a flinch. No flinch there. There's a Mud Slap. And the Toxic Poison, of course, will get worse each turn. And it can't retreat because of the Fire Spin. So it's just stuck in there taking the poison and the Fire Spin damage. Alright, we missed Stomp. That's to be expected with all of the Mud Slaps. It goes for Bite. We survive. The Sandstorm should take us out, though. Poison does a big chunk of damage to Tyranitar. The Sandstorm will take out Rapidash, so a knockout for Tyranitar. Kind of want to save Staryu if I can for Houndoom, now that I think about it. Again, Charizard and Scyther are bad against Ampharos. What's the Scyther know? Oh, great. It doesn't know a bug move. Awesome. None of these are great. None of these are great. I don't want to go Staryu, but I gotta go Staryu. At least the poison should take out Tyranitar if we miss Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump! They're gonna switch. That's okay. The poison will still hurt it when it comes back in. And something's taking a Hydro Pump here. Even if it's Execute, something's getting damage here.
This Pokemon is rejoining the battle. What now? Oh, that was weak.
I mean, that wasn't bad, honestly, for it being not very effective. Put in...
Flow of battle.
Put in Scyther.
Get ready to go.
I was gonna say Ninetales, but they could switch in Houndoom and take a not very effective hit. At least with Scyther, like Wing Attack is neutral. Same with Swift.
There's the attack. That didn't accomplish much. How will this new
Alright, take this turn to focus energy. Ooh, they didn't leave. Interesting. Going for Psychic?
for action? What's next? Great hit.
I mean, that was a bigger hit than I'd like it to be.
The heated action.
Wing Attack. We have a high chance of critical hits now thanks to that focus energy.
There's the attack. Bam! That worked perfectly.
Execute survives it.
What's this?
Here comes another Psychic.
That's it.
Scyther getting beat up by a bunch of eggs.
A fierce battle.
Technically, in Japan, they're fruit, not eggs. That was one of our weird American translations.
That's a hit.
Um,
Oh, and down it goes.
Execute goes down to Scyther. In Japan, there's some folklore or fairy tale, however you want to put it, of there's a story of a tree that grows fruit that's shaped like heads. And Execute is supposed to be like the seeds of that tree, and Executor is supposed to be that tree. So no, it is not eggs that become a palm tree like some people think. It is a fruit, a seed, that is becoming a tree that bears fruit. So just a fun fact for you there. Alright, Wing Attack, it should be faster than us, so I think we're dead anyway. No, we are faster. Critical hit?
There it goes.
No critical hit, but we got a good hit off. Good job, Scyther. I was thinking it'd be faster than us. Maybe we survive this?
That's it.
Nope. It was a nice dream to have, though. Houndoom beats Scyther. If we can get around Houndoom, we might have a chance. Ampharos is still going to be a problem, though.
Okay.
But with Execute gone, there's nothing that resists Staryu now. So it's going to come down to if we flinch and if we hit.
Sparks are flying.
Hydro Pump.
Competitor. Hydro Pump. Up power.
We hit, and Houndoom's going to go down.
Oh, it collapsed.
Ampharos could still be a problem, because it's got enough girth that we're not going to one-shot it.
The next Pokemon needs.
So if it lands a Zap Cannon, that could be awful for us.
Oh, it's Umbra.
All right, go for Hydro Pump and hope for the best here.
Action continues.
Hydro Pump hits. Oh, gosh, it wasn't even half its health. Zap Cannon number 1.
Whoops, that missed.
All right, but it will get another chance since this Hydro Pump without a critical hit will not take it out. That's assuming it even hits.
A furious attack.
All right, we did land a second Hydro Pump. Here comes another chance at Zap Cannon.
Oh, that missed.
Staryu's alive.
One
I am going to go Psychic to play it safe.
but the other one looks tired. A psychic blast. Right, that's a hit.
Fun fact, if one of those Zap Cannons hit, it would have pretty much been a one-shot. Staryu takes out Ampharos. They've got a poisoned Tyranitar and an Alakazam at full health. It is Alakazam that'll show up. My logic here is I'm going to try one Thunder, because if we got the Paralysis, that would help out Staryu's teammates. But whether we hit or not, I'm going Hydro Pump next turn if we get a next turn. We are confused, so there goes that idea. Of course, we hit ourselves, so it didn't matter what attack I picked. Alright, if I switch, something else is just going to take a lot of damage, so I guess we just stay in and take one for the team. Alakazam will down Staryu. Alright, we got Ninetales and Charizard to deal with a poisoned Tyranitar and an Alakazam. We will definitely be going with Wing Attack and not Fire Punch. We'll get more damage out of that against an Alakazam. Assuming we get the chance. Like I said, we might get confused again or something. Psybeam. Alright, Charizard can at least survive one more of those without a crit. Oh, but Alakazam can survive one more of those without a crit. Alright, can we at least get it down close enough that Ninetales has a shot with Quick Attack? So Ninetales can have its health when it fights Tyranitar. Wing Attack number 2. Maybe. It's going to be close at least when Ninetales is out there. Alakazam fighting the power back into this one. It's the knockout against Charizard. Charizard goes down. Alright, Ninetales versus an injured Alakazam and an injured Tyranitar. Will Ninetales be enough? We're going to go for Quick Attack. Can we get 49 damage out of Quick Attack? We got 45 damage out of Quick Attack. Not enough. At least we know Quick Attack will hit, whereas Fire Blast could miss. Alright, Ninetales takes a big hit from Alakazam. We're going to Quick Attack again. This battle's coming down to the wire. Ninetales takes out Alakazam. Tyranitar is poisoned. So as I said earlier in the battle with Rapidash, that could be big. If it wasn't poisoned here, we'd have nothing but ineffective moves against it. But with it being poisoned, the poison's going to help a lot. Fire Blast, if it hits, would guarantee the win. But there's a chance we could miss. I think I might Quick Attack just to try and do enough damage to get it into the poison range. I'm going to go Quick Attack.
There's the attack. A light hit.
We got a critical hit. That certainly helped. That might be enough. Even with the counter resetting. That was enough. Tyranitar goes down to poison, which means it was actually Rapidash that gets the knockout. And that is a 1-0 victory for the Squirtle, which means the Squirtle are still possibly in the playoff hunt. It'll all depend on what happens in our last game of the day between Nightmare and Smoochum. So an upset there, a very close upset, but an upset nonetheless. Congratulations to the Squirtle squad for, at least for the moment, keeping your playoff hopes alive. I'll be back with our last matchup here in just a moment. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back with our final matchup of the night. Nightmare AC against Smooch 'em or Lose 'em. By the way, fun fact, my computer had no issues running this game the entire time that I had the recording paused. So I'm now starting to think it is indeed OBS having issues with this, not the N64 or the capture card. So, fun fact there. All right. Judging by what the other team has, except for really Jinx, Dugtrio is good against all of them. Chinchou could be iffy, but even so, we have Lantern. So I think we lead Dugtrio. It is unsynced now in the 5 seconds I've been recording. All right. So yeah. Let's go. I don't know why it's so choppy, sound-wise, but yeah. I don't know why my computer hates this game in particular. I should play it on Switch Online next week and see if it's any better. I try to avoid doing too many Switch Online games, though, because then if the internet were to cut out or something, like, we're in trouble there. Alright. It is indeed Chinchou to start. Of course it is. So, our response is going to be, go Lantern.
Oh, an abrupt Pokemon switch.
Come on, OBS. You're dying, and we haven't even had any of the attacks yet.
What's the opening gambit? It's not very effective. What impact will this Pokemon switch have?
I'm actually going to try Supersonic.
Ready to go.
I was going to say, because we're going to get that free turn while it's rain dancing. If we could confuse it, that'd be big here. 55% chance.
Supersonic. It's become
We got it.
huge.
That's big.
The white-hot battle
That could
continues.
save us from getting hit by thunder.
It's
Yep, there we go.
huge.
Spark it.
What now? Nail the weak spot.
Got a critical hit on top of that.
A hot battle is
All right, spark again.
What's this?
All right, it's Surf this time. I would have thought it would go for Thunder as a neutral hit.
How's that? The hit lands right off.
Man, this is really struggling. All right, between turns here, going to try to, again, fix the video feed. Spark. It's going to hit itself in the face again, and Lantern will take it out. All right.
Oh, it has no straight
The
line.
supersonic gamble paid off.
That KO will bring out a new
And now,
Pokemon
except for Jinx, Dugtrio has nothing to fear, and even then, if we got a high
with Secret.
roll like a magnitude 9 or 10, Jinx could have some trouble.
Sparks are
Uh,
competitor.
Skarmory, because it's going to try Sludge Bomb.
The trainer switching Pokemon. Oh, it's Skarmory.
Yeah, unfortunately for this battle, we're just going to have to make do with all the hiccups
That had no
from the game,
effect.
because
The rain
this is all one-shot recording. So if I like literally like power off the capture card to try and fix it, or the computer, then the video is just done right here. So we're going to have to try and power through it.
The Pokemon is returning to its Pokeball.
All right, I probably shouldn't have gone Fly. I should have probably gone Steel Wing.
Oh, it's Electro.
Of course, it's Electrode. Well, bye, Skarmory. It was nice knowing you, buddy.
Oh, it flew up high.
That sucks.
How will
That sucks. That's a great prediction by the game,
flow of battle?
and a big miscue on my part.
Here it comes. Thunder.
Survive it, please.
It collapsed with only one hit.
Yep, as soon as I saw Electrode come in, I knew that was a mistake. The only positive is at least we have Doug Trio to deal with it. That, I'm also being a little distracted right now by all the technical difficulties. Because this game does not want to hold up for the last battle of the night. Alright. Gosh, it is really struggling. Magnitude. It did stay in.
That did little damage. A furious attack. It withstood that easily. Neither combatant.
That had to be like a magnitude 4. There's no way it survived that. After this turn, I'm going to take another crack at the audio, because this is driving me nuts.
A light hit. Vicious attack.
Honestly, if it keeps up, I might just turn off the sound. And narrate myself. Okay, there we go. No idea why we did so little damage the first time, then we got that the second time. Unless I got like a 10 and didn't realize it. Doug Trio takes out Electrode. Alright, before we do anything else, I'm going to see what is happening here.
The heated action continues.
I'm going to check with my task manager here and see what's going on with the computer. Nope, it's just OBS Studio, so there's nothing else using up computer memory. So,
Each other warily.
yeah, no idea what that's about. Alright, Jinx is in. Let's go Houndour.
Here comes the Pokémon Switch. Oh, it's Houndour. How's that? That didn't accomplish much.
I mean, that did more than I thought Ice Punch would do, honestly.
Which affects the
Let's see, for possible switch-ins, Beedrill's weak to fire. Arbok, both Flamethrower and Crunch are neutral. Jigglypuff, it's neutral. We're just going to go straight into Flamethrower then. Another Ice Punch coming against the Houndour.
Oh, that was weak. There's the attack. Man, that worked perfectly.
Alright, Jinx is down low.
The white hot
Flamethrower again. Here comes a third Ice Punch. We'll be in the red if it doesn't get a crit.
It's not very.
Nope, we're okay. We're not in the red. We're barely above red. Jinx is going to go down to Houndour.
Right, that's a hit. Oh, and down it goes. There's a distinct difference in the number of remaining Pokémon for each side. Oh, it's Abba. It has to make
Arbok. Okay, so that's definitely mispronounced.
competitor.
We should be faster than you. I'm gonna... Well, actually... Yeah, we should stay in, because if I put Doug Trio in and I'm wrong about it using Dig, we could be in trouble. Flamethrower.
Okay.
Alright, so that's going to be it for Houndour. But we already took out Jinx, which was kind of the main reason for Houndour being there. Now, I know that Doug Trio will outspeed Arbok, so Doug Trio. Also, we still have Kadabra in the back pocket, of course. Magnitude, if it does dig, we do double damage, so hopefully it's not that stupid. Magnitude 8, that's a good one. Does Doug Trio survive? It does, because of it being ineffective. But Doug Trio's defenses are so low, I wasn't sure if it would make it anyway. A Magnitude 9 would have been nice to have that last turn, so we could have one-shot it, but alright. Alright, down to Jigglypuff and Beedrill. We still have Fearow and Kadabra to deal with the Beedrill. We have those plus Lantern to deal with Jigglypuff in addition to Doug Trio here. Magnitude again. We get like a 9 or a 10 again, we could get some big damage. And there is a 10! Magnitude 10! And Jigglypuff is reeling. It does do enough to take out the Doug Trio, though. But Doug Trio with a very good performance in this one. We literally are just going to have to touch Jigglypuff to take it out. And seeing as the other Pokemon left is Beedrill, let's just go with Kadabra and finish this thing off. Psychic. By Jigglypuff.
A psychic blast. Yes, it's a hit. There it is. Knockout. There's only one Pokemon left to come out. The Pokemon appears with a crop. It's down to the last Pokemon now.
Psychic again.
Pokemon is 3-1. That's it.
Beedrill survives it, surprisingly.
It's super effective.
Oh, it gets Kadabra down to 32 health. Beedrill was a critical hit away from taking out Kadabra. But Kadabra will take out the Beedrill with Psychic.
Will this do it?
And that's going to be a 3-0 victory for Nightmare.
The last Pokemon goes down.
With Smoochum and Power losing today, that should keep Squirtle in the mix for the playoffs. We'll see. On the other hand, I think that some other teams have clinched spots today. Congratulations, Nightmare, on the victory. I believe they're one of the ones that's clinched at this point as well. I'll be right back with the updated standings in just a moment. All right, everybody, we're back. Here's the updated standings. We've got 4 teams that have officially clinched playoff spots. A couple of them, I think, may have clinched last week, but we know for sure they're in this week. My Little Ponyta, the Minnesota Suicune, Nightmare After Christmas, and the Quinwood Quillfish will all 4 be guaranteed a playoff spot after today's events. Where they end up, who knows? There's still enough weeks left that anyone could be in first place, potentially. Except maybe the Quinwood Quillfish, because I think tiebreaker-wise, Ponyta would still have the edge. But the others are still up for grabs. Suicune could potentially get ahead of them in the win total. Nightmare AC is just close enough, barely, in point differential that they could, if there were like some sweeps, maybe pass Ponyta. So yeah. But those 4 will definitely be in the playoffs somewhere, somehow. With Squirtle Squad pulling an upset today, as well as getting both the Power and Smoochum to lose. Squirtle Squad still very much in the race. We have had a change in the standings, though. Despite the Power and Smoochum both losing this week, Power's point differential was better than Smoochum's and has now put the Power in the number 5 spot for the playoffs. So, at the moment, it would be Ponyta as the 1 seed, Suicune against the Nightmare as the 2-3 game, with the 4-5 game to play number 1 being the Quillfish and the Power. So that's where things are now. After sweeping the computer today, I'm now at 37-19, so not great, but not awful either. Or at least doing better than we did in 2021 anyway. So yeah, let's get to the statistics for today. After today's events, Zapdos and Espeon still lead the Suicune in knockouts. Bayleaf being up there in both knockouts and games played, as far as being a leader. The Magikarp Crew Crusaders, Magikarp leads the team in appearances officially now, with Tentacruel sitting out yet again today. Psyduck still having the best ratio of anyone on the team. Tentacruel technically leading in the number of knockouts. Smoochum or lose 'em, Beedrill and Electrode both at the top, both in knockouts and games played. Electrode got that cheap knockout today where I messed up badly with the Skarmory. Squirtle Squad, their leader in knockouts is still Jolteon. And I'm not Jolteon, is still Scyther, with Jolteon still hanging up there at number 2. Scyther was 2 and is now 1. That team getting a surprising win today. 5 Fun fact, between Gyarados and Magikarp, the two of those are both 0 for 16 now on the season. Pokemon Power, Alakazam now the front runner in knockouts with a 12-6 ratio. Tyranitar and Houndoom tied for most appearances. 3 double-digit knockout Pokemon on this team. Haunter close to making it 4. My Little Ponyta, Gengar improving its numbers to 16-5. While Nidoking was not taken to battle today, and Snorlax didn't do anything to help its numbers or hurt them. They stayed the same. Those are the 3 double-digit knockout Pokemon for that team. Nightmare AC now with 5 double-digit knockout Pokemon, with Dugtrio joining the club today. So we've got 12 by Kadabra, 12 by Raikou, 12 by Lantern, 11 by Houndour, and a 10-4 out of Dugtrio. That's much better than expected out of Dugtrio, especially after seeing last season's numbers. And then we come to the Quinwood Quillfish. Steelix now up to 13-4. Mischievous finally giving the Quillfish a second double-digit knockout Pokemon with 10 now. Quillfish hanging around at 9, and Diglett, who was not at the battle today, with 8. So that's where the things stand right now. As far as the awards go, if I had to guess right now, again, this is right now, we still have a couple weeks left. And it'll be voted on by everybody, not just me, with exception to the ones based on statistics. My MVP at the moment would be Gengar, although I will say Zapdos, Kadabra, Raikou, and Alakazam are all there in the mix. I can't vote for Steelix, so that wouldn't be like Steelix couldn't get a vote for me. We do it that you can't vote for your own Pokemon. So even though Steelix probably should be in the mix, I couldn't vote for it. If I could vote for it, I'd probably have it in the middle of the pack there of what I just said. Finals MVP again will be something that's determined when we have the finals. The knockout leader right now, I believe, is Gengar. Yes, so if Gengar doesn't win MVP, it is indeed the knockout leader at the moment. Most games played. Let's see, we've got some 10s. I see a couple 13s. Do we have any 14s? We do not. So right now we would have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-way tie for most games played. So that's pretty funny. Most useless / worst KO faint ratio. Well, I mean, is there a Pokemon in anyone? Is anyone doubting knowing who that Pokemon would be right now? I'm not even going to say it because everyone knows who would be getting that right now. But that same Pokemon would also be getting Best Team Cheerleader, since we don't have any Pokemon that didn't play this year. Muck could maybe be a contender for Best Team Cheerleader since it's only appeared in one game. So it's either going to be Muck or it's going to be Magikarp for Best Team Cheerleader. So, all right. Here's the matchups for this next week. In a rematch, the Quillfish will play the Magikarp Crew Crusaders again, but this time I will be controlling the Magikarp Crew Crusaders. The Minnesota Suicune will be controlled by me against the Squirtle Squad. Nightmare After Christmas will be controlled by me against My Little Ponyta. That'll be a big matchup. A chance for Nightmare to directly impact not just Ponyta's bid for first place against the Suicune, but again, there is a scenario where if Nightmare AC could get Ponyta to get swept in one of its 2 games, or at least take a big 5-0 loss, it opens up the door that they could even jump from 3rd to 1st. So that's going to be the major battle next week. And our 4th matchup will be the Pokemon Power being controlled by me against Smooch 'em or Lose 'em. That will also be a big one, since those two are essentially tied in the standings right now. The winner will not knock the loser out of the playoffs, but the winner will have the advantage. They will have the harder way out of the playoffs. Let's look at some playoff scenarios here. Squirtle Squad will only get in if they win out. And even then, it's going to be a bit of a stretch. They need the Power and Smooch 'em game to be like a 1-0 victory in favor of, like, Smoochum. So if Smoochum wins 1-0, and Squirtle Squad can win their game against the Suicune, they will have a chance. But then they will also have to beat Nightmare the following week while having the Power lose to Ponyta or have the point differential fall. And also having Smoochum lose to Magikarp while having the point differential fall. And we know that's going to be hard to root for. So they have the hardest route to get in the playoffs. In fact, seeing that they play, so that they'll be rooting hard for Magikarp to not go 0-16. We have for the Power and Smoochum both, it's just win this next week's game and then have the higher point differential. Or if they win both games, they're in for sure. And then again, the other 4 are already in. It's just about seeding. Quinwood, the best they could do right now would be to get a 2 seed. Mathematically speaking, while the other 3 fight for 1, 2, 3, Quinwood, Quillfish will be 2, 3, 4. So that's where it all stands right now. If you liked what you saw here today, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, you know, that YouTube nonsense. And I'll see you again next time with another week of the Pokemon Stadium 2 Draft League. All right. Bye-bye.